Greetings, I'm Thirteen Glory and welcome to part 87 of my campaign as New Spain in Empire Total War, playing with the Empire 2 mod, and we've just kicked the British out of Fort Pontchartrain to Detroit, up by the Great Lakes. Question is whether I'll go on and invade Canada. Not too sure about that. These are the remnants of the armies that we fought. We can't reach them just now. Don't have very much left, obviously. Can I? Oh, I've already moved you. I'll bring you back across later. Anyway, this army is fresh. Relatively fresh. We did have... The Lancers came in, so they've lost 15 men. That's the only casualties there. This army lost... one of our line infantry units, I believe. So, you're replenishing, you're staying put. We've exempted the region from tax because it only brings us 44, which is not worth it at the moment. Public order's okay, we'll just leave everything there. We've already queued up infrastructure and we're demolishing the School of Combat. What else do we have up here actually? A couple of... oh yeah. Native villages. I've never gone for selective breeding. Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, that doesn't net me very much, this province. It was just to kick the British out anyway, wasn't it? We could repair the palace. That would be something. And yes, so the attention will turn back over to the 13 Colonies probably. That's all they have left in Falmouth. And down here everything's peaceful. I'm even bringing up this other army that we recruited to defend this area, but nothing seems able to make landfall. Any fleets that appear in either of these, we can intercept with this fleet before they manage to disembark their troops. And everything else is quiet. Research and technology, I wanted to have a look at that because I was thinking about the selective breeding, which is an industrial technology. 41 tons, so I don't think we're going to be doing that. At least, yeah, 33 tons there. The campaign's not going to last that much longer, I don't think. And our, not diplomatic, well, hang on, diplomatic relations. Let's have a look. France is still hostile to me, but it's minus 78. It has improved very slightly. Okay, you're rejecting trade still, so that means I'm probably going to have to go to war with you. Mughal Empire, any chance you would agree to peace? Nope, children of unbeliever dogs, 13 colonies we want to wipe out. United Provinces are still hostile, but they might be willing to trade. Nope, what's yours? You're minus 130, so why does attitude towards us have you at minus 130 there and you at minus 78 up here? Don't understand that. Anyway. So, yeah, what I wanted to actually look at was our income. 12,500 almost. So, has trade... No, Sweden, still we can't trade there. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's go ahead in this turn. I'll try and leave the camera somewhere up about here. Forgotten all about my rakes. You were looking for an enemy agent who seems to have vanished. Okay, we'll just leave you around here. You will leave there, just in case we have to go to war with Louisiana. And you... Do I have a rake up here already? If I did have, it would be up around here. Doesn't look like it, actually. Okay, well in that case, we'll bring you up there. And where's this other guy? Just moved him. Where is he? That was him I was thinking about. He's much further away, actually. Okay, we'll bring you up to here. Because the Iroquois declared war on me. You can come over there. Right. Okay, now we can end the turn. As I said, staying up here so that it can try and keep an eye on the British and the 13 colonies. Who's declared war now? France! Okay, fair enough. I was on my way up to deal with you. Sweden and Louisiana. Will they come in, I wonder? That gives me a target from the army I'm transporting up by sea if they do. They don't. Okay. Austria. You want a military alliance and you want us to give you seed planting drill. No thank you. Nah, I don't want to piss off Sweden. Well, I don't trade with Sweden, that's the one that I recognise we've hardly ever traded with. But no, I don't want allies. I suppose I would accept an alliance with Spain since they used to be my protector. I can maybe become their protector. You want a peace treaty? No. The Iroquois did nothing. Cheeky bugger. A raid on Harrisburg. Right, trait gained, +1 to subterfuge when counter spying for Alejandro de Vacha. We've got all of this militia recruited. Local fishery and metal roads. Right, so what do we have in here? We've got spare infantry. I did need some infantry for over there. That's just militia. Oh no, we've got dragoons being recruited, but another 2 turns before they're available. And I suppose what we want to do here is march out this army. Just to there. Send the dragoons in. Oh, the lancers are in here. Anyway. Public order's okay there. So we don't need to do anything more. This army here. Let's bring you up into there. We'll attack you next turn, perhaps. Go ahead, set you to replenish. You could actually do with some as well, looking at it. And we will construct the fur exchange. Alright, everything's good down there. Let's upgrade this to the fishing fleet. And yeah, Louisa, you didn't come into the war, did you? Still at peace. Right. What have you got? You've just got militia. Let's send this regiment over there eventually. You carry on down through there. Try and catch that guy. Where's the other rake? Still too far away. Right, okay. Let's take you across. Try and sabotage Clifford Knights. Well, he is recruiting troops. You only had artillery. Let's try and sabotage the army. Oh, the scouts executed. I guess you could say that was unsuccessful then. Let's bring you up as well. Do I have anyone else over here en route? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Iroquois here look like they might be attacking towards Niagara. That's where this army was meant to be going, to forestall them, but I've come down here by probably a bit of misjudgment. Let's have you start heading across there instead. You're just a militia, right, okay. Let's repair the damage done here by these swine. Hopefully we catch them next turn. And up here. If I step you out, public order is at -5. And we can't recruit any militia here, unfortunately, because we got rid of the army encampment. We're going for the magistrate anyway, and the infrastructure's being worked on. Okay. Let's view. Stay there for now. You come up to here. You come up and attack. We just ought to resolve these battles, I think. Yes. We managed to take them both out. Good stuff. +2 to command when leading cavalry units for Silvio Lopez. And you also got +2 morale in battles. Right. Can you get back in there? Good stuff. And you can start heading back down as well. So we're all good in terms of public order. Let's get back to replenishment. You've taken more casualties. And you could come around here. Get them more quickly. I don't think I'm going to bother about Great Britain. In fact, now that we've kicked them out and dealt with them, we'll maybe just leave them up in Canada. Peace treaty has been signed. Excellent. Oh, -381. I don't think they're going to be interested in trade, but you never know their level of greed. No. Okay. So that's that. Where's this other army? There are no threats down here. Getting up to Niagara is a priority. So it looks like if we come up to Luz, disembark there. And then take the army and start heading you up through the pass there. Could maybe have gone and attacked there, but I don't think that's really worth it. And we'll take the fleet and I suppose we could bring you back down to Antigua. Why not? Or to Guadeloupe. Right. So, once again, trying to find my reeks. We did lose one. Let's go to agents. Gentlemen. Reek, you've moved already. Oh, Alejandro de Vacha, you got the trait recently. You can start moving up. Basilio Guerrero, you're on your way. Come up through there. Heliodoro, where are you? Oh, you're over. Okay, maybe bring you up through here. Just to keep an eye on Fort Salt. The force up in Fort Salt. And that, I think, then, is us done for now. Need to also keep an eye on France and see what they're up to. What sort of armies do they have? Well, they've got lots of native troops. Same again, they do have some demi-cannon. But not much. Lots of pikemen and colonial militia. Let's go and sit in there. Do I want to push up through 13 colonies and get to France? I don't think so. I think we'll let France come to us if they want. What do you have? Oh, you've got some artillery. Where did you nick that? Right, okay. Anyway, let's check up here. We've got that. We don't need any more troops in there. We're okay. We probably need some in Falmouth, though. Let's queue up some more militia for there, then. And with that, we're going to move on. Oh, France have... Looks like they've left Fort Nashwack. They're coming around here to relieve this port. Which is good to see. Right, okay. So, we've sacrificed the garrison. We shall retake Niagara ere long. Right, that's a garrison army. Trade route raided. Fine. Enemy raid. Path blocked. Right, we have that militia all recruited. Drill skill Great Arsenal in Williamsburg. Naval board there as well. New town emerges in Richmond. Okay, here we've got Governor's Mansion, we've got the drill school which we can upgrade to the Military Academy, and we've got the Great Arsenal which we can upgrade again. So, I don't know, religious school, coaching and magistrate school, craft workshops. Public order's okay, and probably going to improve as we replace the English population with our own. Superior culture. So, in that case then, I'm probably going to go for craft workshops rather than the coaching in. Don't need any more rakes being recruited up here either. Yep, craft workshops will do. Infrastructure, metal roads already. Excellent. Yeah, so Newtown emerges, and College of New Jersey. The pioneering spirit so vital for survival on the American frontier is to be furthered by learning and a quest for knowledge, following the foundations of the College of New England in the town of Elizabeth. The new college will provide training for Presbyterian ministers under the presidency of Mr. Jonathan Dickinson, himself an active minister in the Presbyterian Church. Though it has a strong Christian element as its heart, the college's charter is unique in its statement that any person of any religious denomination whatsoever may attend. Though the first year students number only 10 and those attending classes in Mr. Dickinson's parlour, it is anticipated that the college will grow from strength to strength in the years to come. Fine. Okay, so what do we have up here? We've got you on the march. Yeah, head straight towards Niagara. So head up towards there. Put the pressure on. And I think we'll just keep these troops up in the vicinity here. We don't need to send them over there if we're not going to be fighting in that area. You can reach there. As I said, you're going to come up. Keep an eye on the British. Can't stand right there, actually. We'll have this army head around here. And you get into the city. It's all very good. Okay. Got all of these troops. Where do we need them? Public order's okay there. Might just actually hold on to them for now. I didn't repair the craft workshops here. I forgot about that. Up here. You're at +7 with all of those. So obviously some will head out to Falmouth. Philadelphia, what can we improve in here? Governor's Mansion up to Governor's Palace. Naval Board. We can't get the Naval College because we don't have the tech for it. That's fine. Let's have a look at infrastructure up around here. There's 5 tons there. We're working away in at 7 tons there. Now, can you attack them? You can. Let's just auto-resolve, wipe them out, hopefully. And we've got 2 armies up there already. I think we'll bring this army up to help deal with France. And I suppose we want to repair this. Okay. And this army, I was keeping that there to bring it in around behind in case the army, 13 Colonies army there retreated, but I see you don't need any replacements. Do I want... I'll keep this army with lots of cav. This is the army with lots of guns. Yeah, we just bring this army in as reinforcements there. And we're hopefully getting close to full strength up here. Ah, you're still waiting for your dragoons. They've got another turn, haven't they? Yep. Your army here. Yeah, lots of pioneer militia. Some matchlock musketeers and some arquebusiers. And some pikemen. the general staff. Alright, so they don't have any cav at all. Good to know. Right. There are no trade routes up around here that I can see, at least. You're heading back south. We'll leave that fleet in there. See if they come and kick it out. And up here, 4 tons for the infrastructure, 4 tons for the magistrate. Right, we can end the turn then, and we'll attack 13 colonies here next time. Okay, that's fine. Austria, I'm not interested in your alliance. Thank you. Now, will these armies stay there? If they do, then we push on quickly to Fort Nashwack. Once we've dealt with the 13 colonies. Maybe recruit a new rake for down here. If we get the chance. Well, if one appears, Dagestan's gone. Dragoons are recruited. Drill school, barracks and governor's residence. And the College of New Jersey once again. Alright. Annapolis, we can upgrade you to the governor's mansion now. This is where we've got our dragoons. Yep. You can get on the march. You can join into the armies after the battle, I suppose. Let's upgrade this to a drill school. Iroquois are still there, so we can go and attack them. The French have come down here. From Montreal, I suppose. It's okay. Yeah, you get up. In fact, oh, you can't get across there. Okay, stay where you are then. That's fine. We might leave this army. We don't need to. But I think we will leave it there just to keep the back door closed. In fact, maybe even have you come out to the field and build a fort. We can upgrade you to iron workshops. And you are heading up. Come up here actually. Well, no, go up through there. We don't need to move anyone there. Oh, good. Right, I'm going to put in a break. We might attack Niagara, retake that next time out. On the other hand, we might just attack Falmouth and try and kick the 13 colonies out of their last city. We'll find out. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.